start recording now.
Yeah. So good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce you to a multi-talented personality who is a certified Scrum Master, an author, an engineer, and many more talents he has. He firmly believes in our inner core is happiness. He is a positive thinker and he believes in order to be happy, we should have a purpose in life and rest of the things should be around it. He also believes in the prosperity, communal harmony, so that people can help each other in order to make their lives rich and successful. So I request all to have a big round of applause for Mr. Rahul Patki.
Thank you very much for
Welcome,
this.
sir.
Thank you for this big welcome. And
Thank you so much, sir.
okay, so I think we can start. I think enough people are there. Can you hear me
Yes, sir.
clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and anyway, I'm not planning to share anything today, so we are going to talk about certain topics because this is I don't need any presentation in fact for this topic especially. But yes, topic it is little different, and it is mainly about personal finance. Previously, I had session in this in this leadership program only, and it was more about real rich people, women. That was something, yeah, big topic, and there are a lot of things were there. And I in that session, especially, I talked around the money. Okay, I said money was not the only thing. There are a lot of things to grow to be rich in life. But today, without being like a shy about money, we are mainly talking about money, not moving around or something. Okay, so mainly we are going to talk about money because money is one of the reality. That is one of the important thing. Everybody agree with this, or anyone have some like no, money is not important, other things are important. What is your thought? Today's session will be lot of interaction. I'm not that purposefully I'm not sharing any presentation because with presentation what used to happen, uh, presentation takes place or it becomes a center stage. It takes the center stage. I want you as a center, people on center stage. So there will be lot of question maybe, and I like to know your thoughts. I may be wrong, and your
Yes, sir. So
perspective is
I
one.
can say one thing that whoever want to give the answers, she can raise the hand, and sir will say who will come first.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah, that will be
Yes.
better. And I'm basically just one introduction from my side. I'm also school of Dr. Halima's thought thought school, I will say. So even I like people on camera than behind the camera. That will give a more interactive feeling. You can learn more, you can focus more. So that will be a better. But anyway, so I initially asked
Yes. So I request Khadija ma'am and Sabana ma'am and Fatma ji to open the camera, as Rahul sir is requesting everyone to open the camera. So I request everyone to open your cameras.
okay, so that's first thing.
Thank you so much.
And obviously me, I ask about like what do you think about money, how important that is in life. So any
Can
I would like to
everyone
go
can raise
first.
the hand?
Yeah,
Everyone can raise the hand.
Yes,
raise that
Dr.
hand.
Aisha.
Raise your hand.
Dr.
Yeah,
Aisha,
yeah.
please.
Yes, yes. Money is really important, and it is now the integral part of the life. Without money, we can't go ahead. The gone are the days when we used to say that needs only basic needs if we fulfill, but now we really want the quality and the standard of life. Suppose if we don't want, our children at least they want. They say,
Yes.
mom and dad, okay, fine, if you want to adjust, but we want the quality life.
Yeah.
And the life that you give, we will try to even elevate when we become, in the world of work and we start earning. So money is really required, really the need of the hour, I can say.
Yeah. Yes, right. Any other thought or anyone disagree? I like to someone who is. y-
Sir,
Yes, Sana ma'am.
sir, everything has pros and cons. So, if we are using money to fulfill our basic needs, so money is very important. But having too much money means you are earning too much more than you need. So, in that case, you are given chance to charity or to give to the needy people. So everything has good effect and bad effect both.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I agree. So let's talk about now. First thing, when you are talking about money, you are like agree that money is the basic thing which we need. It's not like पहले था ऐसे कि like the food, the shelter, and the clothes. That's the basic need, and that's the only thing. But now that's not important. Even your mobile is as important as your food. Okay, for that you need money.
Education is
Yes,
nowadays
education,
education is
education. We even not
far more
do not think.
important than basic need.
Yes, yes. So
So
yes,
I want to say something.
yes, Neha, please.
First, I was thinking that money is not important.
Mm-hmm.
First,
Mm-hmm.
like when I was in teenage or something, I was thinking like money is not important, and love and affection, and when you have your family members together, that is important. But now in the life when I struggled, then I thought, not I'm thinking, but it really is the fact that mother and father nowadays, they love the one child who gives money to the home, who fulfills all the wishes. So
Very true. Very true.
nowadays money has become important because people are making it important. And without money, like previously without money, there was a barter system and all that. We can study, we can take in return of everything, we can give anything and get in return of that. But nowadays, if you want a better education, you need to have money. If you want a nice, if you want to use a nice cloth, you need to have a money. If you want to stay in a house, then also you need to have a money. So money is the basic need of today's life. So we
Yes.
can't say if you don't have money, then I think so, in my opinion, love is finished. Like in some movie I heard, and that line catches my mind, that जब गरीबी घर में घुसती है तो प्यार खिड़की से चली जाती है.
Yes, very true. Yes, मैंने भी सुना है.
So
I can't recall the name, movie name or that particular name.
yes,
But yes, this is this is very true.
it's
So,
true.
yes. So
And
m-
in the household thing, most of the husband wife, their fight is for only for money.
yeah, most of the I even like
Most
sometime,
of it,
yeah,
it's
yes,
for money.
coaching my some of the coaching program, even like sometimes they come to me for like some financial things, and it somehow it drags towards like why we our in like our relationship not working, we are having this problem, we need to give my I need to give my money this much of amount. And when I dig down in that, I realize that most of the familiar problems, like family problems, have one common issue, which is money. Okay, sometimes even I today only I heard one problem, or one of the like a couple having problem in between. That the problem was she's earning more and he's not earning that much, and you can understand the problem, no need to explain about that. So again, so money is the problem here. So, but money is the basic thing, and I simply suggested him then try to earn more, at least come to her level. And he was like, no, he was in into a victim mode. No, 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 I don't want to like. It's not about money and all those things. But I realized the real problem. Where is the problem? But anyway, that's not our today's topic. Today's topic is about importance of money, and I mainly talk about money mindset. And first thing I generally teach people, even in my paid programs, is very important thing is don't be shy. Many people feel shy about talking money, like saying money is important. Even like I've seen the younger people, forget about the old generation people, they are like more into, you must have heard from them that no, you should not be so money minded, you should not think about money, you should prefer like love or the family over the money. But I have seen, I agree with them, suppose their thought process is like that in their days. But even the younger people, like asking back money, they gave some they lent some money to some friend or something, and they feel bad about asking money back. Have you experienced this thing ev- anywhere in the life? Yes. Forget about 10,000, even like if you have lent like say 500 rupees, 200 rupees, we feel shy. How can I ask? You can ask if you give a mobile to him or her, your friend, you will ask within 10 minutes, give it back, I want it. You cannot stay away from your money, but you can stay away from your money, means like you can stay not cannot stay away from your mobile, which is just 5,000 rupees or less than that, or something similar, but you can stay away the 10,000 which you have given to your friend. Reason is this, like thinking, how can I ask money? He may feel greedy. I'm the greedy person, or I'm giving more importance to money than friendship. But that is some kind of blockages basically, which we and that stops us from earning more money as well. So that's the problem. Feeling shy is not the problem, or like feeling awkward about asking money is not a problem, but that blockage is there inside us. Why we stop, why we don't ask money back? That is one of the blockage. So they that is a big topic basically, we can talk in some other thing. But right now, first of all, what you need to do, and what is the personal finance, and where you need to give the more importance, how to clear your money mindset. It all starts from the first thing, which is about financial education. We have not learned, even like a MBA school never teach you about actual money. They talk about like all how to manage people, how to manage business and all those things, but even they do not talk about money. Even there are some programs I have attended by NAC is our national stock exchange, India stock exchange. Even they don't have a proper money related courses or something. They are talking about like stock exchange, like even they talk about like lot of commodities and all those things, but no course, exact course for money mindset or something like that. So that's one of the thing which you have to learn. And there are like you can attend some webinars or something, and there are lot of books which are talking about this money mindset, financial education, and empowerment, basically financial empowerment. And there are some books specially for women as well. But before that, I'd like to know from you, so when we are talking about books is always a good friend. Do you know any good book in terms of personal finance or financial education? Any book can you refer here? I want some answers from you. Instead of I'm telling you, I like to know from you.
There's a book named Grow Rich, how you can win there also, and even some seven habits, not seven habits, something related to money, which is very important. Like it's been on, it has been viral. I'm forgetting the name.
Okay, I think you are
Money
referring
Mind.
Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Think and Grow Rich is one of the most famous book or most sold book in the world. Okay, one of the. I'm not saying that's the one only book, but one of the most sold book on earth by any time. Like it's there in the market since more than 50 years now, but still it is always within top 5, top 10 always. Okay, so that's one of the book. Any other book?
Psychology of Money.
Yes, that is one of the wonderful book which talks about like very deep insights about how our brain works. And that's what one of the thing which I mentioned just now about like the money blockages is the top one of the topic I generally talk about, and this is the one of the blockage which we talk, like how to ask the money back. So that's the thing, and that's part of this book, psychology, money psychology. Anything else? Anyway, we will not spend too much time on that, because I have a few recommendation for you today. Means like I many times I suggest about the books definitely, but one of the book I like to share suggest you is I Will Teach You to Be Rich. So you can understand the means like just by name you can understand this thing. I Will Teach You to Be Rich. You can, if you are taking notes, you can do that, or better way, I will copy and means like I will tell you, means like give the name of this one. And one thing about this thing, it's like a Indian origin person. Name is I think Sethi, Ramit Sethi. Ramit Sethi is the author, and now he have a like a kind of, if you, I will strongly suggest to read book, but if not immediately possible, there is one Netflix series as well. Name is little different, but you can search on Netflix, and
Money Heist.
Money Mind, yeah, something like that. I
Money
watched it.
Heist.
No,
Money
no,
Heist.
no.
No,
There is
Money Heist is about the robbers.
Yes.
no.
I think
That's
so.
robbers. There is a
Sir, what about
Yes.
Ramit
sir?
Sethi.
What about Rich Dad and Poor Dad?
Yeah, that is one of the book where I started. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Rich
that is
Dad and Poor Dad.
one of the best book which I started and realized what we are doing. It's like I'm not doing the right thing, or that time I was still into the like a very initial part of my career, but I realized like there are a lot of things we can explore. We just keep doing the job and like just 9 to 5 job, but there I realized there is more. There are a lot of other things in the life which we can explore and learn and earn as well. So I'm the Netflix series I'm talking about, Ramit Sethi is there in that web series. Maybe someone can search Ramit Sethi Netflix, something like that, and give the name here. But yes, that is one of
The
the thing I.
exact name you don't know?
Yes,
No,
sir.
that's what I've.
Just, sir, just mention the name so that we can search.
I in the chat box I have given the Ramit Sethi's name, and book is also I Will Teach You to Be Rich. So
Okay.
with that you can search with the Netflix. I'd like to give that task to you instead of I'm giving you. It will be better
Okay.
if you search it. It will stay in your browser, so that your browser will start giving you related stuff. That is one of the my trick for the my like webinars, so that people do their own search. They will remember that longer, instead of if I give them direct name, it will not be sufficient.
So in Ramit Sethi, it's showing how to get rich and money explained.
How to get rich, then how to get rich is
How
the
to
right one.
get rich, money explained, get smart with money, and the minimalist.
Okay, so how to get rich is the web series
Yeah,
on
how
the
Yes,
to
sir.
get
Netflix.
rich.
How to get rich in Netflix.
Yes, Netflix. So do watch that, but still that is just like you can say 30-40% of the book. The real gist is in the that book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, and that is one of the good book I like to suggest here. Now let's talk about next thing. Obviously there is not only reading books and all those things. You should actually start doing some practical things. So I like to know, yeah, what about you? Means like are all are earning, or what is the status? You are from like Dr. Halima's area, means like a teaching business, or what exactly you are doing? So are you earning, or you are dependent on your
Yes, sir.
family?
Earning. I'm earning.
Okay, Khadija, who is talking?
Yes, Khadija.
Okay, Dr. Anara.
Yes, I have more than one business.
Okay, great.
Uh, I am I have a construction business with my husband,
Oh, that's great.
and
That's
yeah, and other business is that books. I am an author, and
okay, great.
my book is yeah, quite famous in Maldives
Oh, great.
because it is in our language.
Okay, great, great. That's really nice to
Mm.
know. So yes, that's one of the thing means like, and we call it as a double engine. When husband and wife both are earning, we call it as a double engine. So when double engine, when there is a double engine, most of the things are get sorted. Obviously, that have their own problems, but there are more so means like more solutions to any problem than not having just having one single engine. They generally struggle. But good that you are doing. But let's consider, suppose even there is like just one person earning and you are suppose you are dependent, because today's topic is about personal finance on
So
about
right
women.
now I'm dependent.
Okay, who was that?
Saneha.
Okay, Neha. Okay, that's fine. Means like even that's what I'm talking about. Like when we are talking about personal finance and a woman, that should not be a difference between women and men, basically, because money is the
Now,
single thing. 100 rupees for men and 100 rupees for women are same. But still, why we need to talk about like separately about women? Because big population of the world is dependent. Means like a big population of the women in the world is dependent. Even take the advanced country, not only Asian countries, the advanced countries like US and UK, they are struggling. One more thing, I think I last time I mentioned about this. Women are still in
Especially
some cases like today only I heard about one lady working for UK company. She's working from India. All other colleagues are working from India. They have like a team of 7 people. Only 2 girls are there. Everybody is doing exactly same work, but only those 2 girls have little lower salary, lower on salary. Reason don't know. And even their teams in UK are having same problem. When I was in UK in 2018-19, there was huge there was some people, girls were protesting against this imbalance. So you can understand there is a difference somewhere, and there is a dependability. Okay, sometimes girls are earning little less. So, what we are talking about mainly here, my point here is about how to manage between whatever you have. Maybe someone is earning, but they have less in hand. Someone is not earning, but they have more in hand. Means like they have more authority, or they are handling their family all expenses. So, how to save whatever you have? Don't compare about earning, not earning. So, what how much money you handle, and from that how do you can just save from that, do the planning. So I think in last session I talked about who is the best manager. Okay, and answer by default came as a mothers are the best manager because they manage the house, how much dal we need, how much atta we need, and all those things. That is main management, right? And so you have that in hand. Most of the time you are the people who decides how much we need to run the house, everything. Not only I'm talking about dal atta, lot of things we need in the house, and you are the people, or you are the women who decides that. So you are the whole control. You have control over that most of the cases. Yes, and are you agree with this thing? So you
Sir,
yes.
as a woman,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
as a woman, we have to monitor, manage, and control our expenditure.
yes. So here is the chance for the saving more and having more. So that is one of the source to maybe someone is already earning, but with that they can add up and they can invest that part which they save. So this is very looks like a very small point, but since centuries, since many years, like just when Indian women or Asian women started earning just 100 year before, means like after just this 100 years, but before that women was not going out, but they used to save, they used to invest literally. Purchasing gold was their investment, right? From where they always have their own pot where they used to save their money, or and how they used to save from household. So this is not something new or something like very small. We experience this since centuries, 1,000 years maybe, and women are doing that. They supported their families in bad situations as well. So this is not like a small thing. You do not need to earn big thing and then only you will have money, but you can save from whatever you have. So just focus what you have first of all, and then we can obviously we can talk about earning money, or getting more skills, starting new job, having business or something like. But that's the future thing, or you can do that thing. But what is right now on your plate, think about that, and try to get some, like how you can make most of it. Think about that. So I will this is just, I'm giving a idea, just a point, and importance of that. This is not new thing. Indian women are doing this from last many centuries. That's my point. One of the thing is like, one of the thing here in today's session, I like to talk about money, but not like a usual thing which you can just go and Google. So one of the thing is like, first of all, you need to create a emergency fund. So again, that is part of when you are like a saving from whatever you have. First thing you start to do is emergency fund. Again, this is not a new thing. Many cases are there in the history that women literally supported the family by whatever they had. Like gold is one of the thing. They used to save their money into the like some just utensil in the kitchen. So that was their saving. Okay, cash or some like a gold or something like that. So that was their emergency fund. They never touch that till family is facing some big issue, big problem. So we know as a Asian woman, and this is the culture where, and that saved us, like our Asian countries, uh, from like saving their families. This culture is not there in like these advanced countries, because basically they never face such a difficult issues. So, okay, so this is my kind of third point, which is talking about emergency fund. So start, which will come from whatever you have. Start doing that, and imagine when you are in habit of saving, investing from, and building your emergency fund from what you have right now. When you start getting more money, what you can do, that will be a very easy thing. And this is again, what I'm talking is a part of money mindset only. Okay, so that's my third point. After that, like I like to talk about like having your separate, those who are having like both income, multiple businesses. Still, what we do is, that is where we are lagging in terms of compared to the other countries. We generally mix the amount, means like the two incomes, and never considers like a separate individuals in terms of like well saving. They should have separate in saving up account. Both should have separate saving account, and both should have separate investment. So in case suppose one income stops, it should not disrupt your family. That is the idea. Where these, like as I mentioned, like UK countries or these other countries, where they go behind us or above us, is this thing. We generally earn both the which we have two engines in the family, but we mix it and then we mess it. Okay, so we spend it all, or we either invest it all, whatever it's like, we mix it and then we mess it. That's the problem, where we should consider both income as a separate income, separate individual, keep it separately, do the investment from both the engines separately, uh, even saving from both sides separately. This is very less talk, no one will talk about this, but I realized this. I suggested many couples about this, and they realized this is the right thing to do. And like last 1.5 year, one of few of my clients are doing this thing, and they really benefiting from it. So think about this, take it as a point, and depend upon your situation how you can do this, like separate things, instead only about money. Don't do any other thing separately. Otherwise, I don't want to give us some family advice about these things. But yes, I like to tell you about this particular money related thing. Keep this account separately. And obviously, I don't need to tell you about budgeting or financial planning, but wherever need, wherever possible, take a help. Okay, you take help for small things, like even sometimes in cooking you take help from your friend, or like learning something, some skill about Zoom or Canva, or these are still a small thing. They are not going to affect your life majorly. But money is the big thing, right? It will affect. We agreed initially that money is a big thing. It is supporting when we are talking about basic needs, education, food, home, and shed, even clothing. Everything needs money. Is there anything which is coming to you freely? No, right? So when it is so important, you should take help. Financial planning is and there are many people who will help you for like a initial time, like for 6 months or something. In India at least, there are many people who will help you initial stage. When you start like getting stabilized, there will be, they may charge you, but charging is good thing because they are uh, giving you a better option or better financial health basically. Okay, so don't shy away even for paying money for the help, and that too in terms of money, means like for money, to get better with the money. So financial planning or financial planner for your family is must. That is one of the thing. Try to think around that. From today's session, just take some notes or take few points which I'm talking about, and then we can obviously we are at least I am always connected with Dr. Haleema. We can have separate session for maybe like just 2 3 topics, and we can go dig deeper into these things. Okay, what is the generally timing for these sessions? Is it 1 hour or 45 minutes or?
So it's from 8 to 9.
Okay, 8 to 9. So and
Yeah.
uh, yeah, towards the end we can keep 5 minutes 10 minutes for the question, but these are my some of the points which if you, even if you google this particular topic, they will give some normal answer like uh, insurance. I don't want to talk about insurance right now because insurance, yes, it's like kind of little boring topic. It is important, but as we are trying to touch some of the like unsaid, untouched areas of this personal finance. So few of them is like education. Yes, education will be the first point if you Google search it. But inside that, what exactly is education? Many times they talk about learn about trading, learn about how to manage money. But I'm talking about money mindset, which very rare people means like books or something talk about that. Yes, money psychology is one of the best money mindset book, but how many people read it? So that's the one of the thing. So yes, that is the thing. Insurance, I don't want to talk about that. It is important. Even women needs insurance. Many people think if she's not earning, she don't need uh, insurance. But again, insurance is a little boring topic. I don't want to go into that. Let's talk about some like other things apart from insurance. So we already talked about budgeting. Means like when you are managing things, definitely you need to do budgeting, then only you can save from what you have. So today's one of the thing is save or manage whatever you have right now, and from that start to get into the building, first of all building emergency fund. Okay, emergency fund is very important, and or people know about that. Even this will come out in the Google search, but how to do that, and very people actually do this. Okay, so if you give percentage, only in Indian context, if you say, only around 2 3% people in the India have a emergency, enough emergency fund. Suppose their family income stops suddenly, many families will struggle. Can are you with me on this? Are you agree with
Yes,
this? Like
yes, sir. Totally agree. Yes, sir.
So that's and only 2-3% or maximum 4% family have some emergency fund. Even they go for like 6 months without any income, they can survive without any much struggle. Obviously they will struggle, but there will be not much struggle. So this is one of the thing, and you should start building as a like a one of the very important member of family. You should focus on those things. Apart from that, there are many things we can talk about, but as I mentioned, seek professional advice, talk to right people who know more about money, and those who have actually managed money well. Even you can talk to your like seniors, parents, but their advice is mainly about like you know saving, and from their school of thinking in their era. That time things were different, now things are different. One more thing I like to talk about is mehengai. Yes, or many times people think about it. One of the thing I teach to my student, which I'm giving you in free, mehengai is not bad thing, or it's not like it's like totally bad every time. It's part of economy. जब हम बात कर रहे हैं कि हमारे एल्डर्स का एरा डिफरेंट था, तो उनके टाइम पे जो चीज 1 रुपीज में मिलती थी, 1 रुपए में चाय मिलती थी, एक से भी ज्यादा कम 25 पैसे, 50 पैसे में चाय मिलती थी। वो जमाना अब है क्या? ऑब्वियसली नहीं है। 10 रुपीज हमें देने पड़ते हैं, एंड दिस ये ऐसे ही होता रहेगा। 10 रुपीज की चाय 10 साल बाद और 15 और 20 साल के बाद 10 रुपए में नहीं मिलेगी। इट विल ग्रो। सो ईच कोई भी चीज ले लो, उसका ग्राफ ऐसा ही रहता है। ओके, सो दैट्स पार्ट ऑफ, एंड दैट्स हम बहुत बार चिल्लाते रहते हैं कि महंगाई बढ़ गई है। Sometimes it's organic, most of the time it's organic. Yes, I agree. Sometimes there is a like people try to create some like a demand in the market. They suppress the flow, and then artificially they increase the demand. That is bad thing. That I agree. But don't like go, this is again part of money mindset. Don't go with this mehengai bahut bad gayi hai and all those things. That is like a negative mindset, victim mindset. Don't stay in that. Earn more, and that's the main thing that you can do. Manage your money well, and you can definitely, mehengai is not a big thing. Okay, so I think that is all the things. I like to keep around at least 5-10 minutes for the questions. uh but yes, these are the things.
Sir,
And I know I have not talked about yes, someone was talking something.
yeah, sir, since we started late, so we can park for more time, I
Okay,
guess.
that will be great. I like to talk about, and when we are talking about like learning, I must say you that try to learn about share market. Okay, because all the rich people are there into the share market, and from there they are actually earning their money. They are not earning from their work or from their offices or their businesses. I'm talking about top 100 people of India, or top 500 people of world. Take anyone, I will challenge you on this. Take anyone, he's not earning uh, through the share market. Directly, indirectly, they are earning through this. And especially why I'm talking about this thing, like I generally do not talk this on the money mindset related stuff, personal finance related stuff, but that's my one of the core thing. And I would like to suggest you, especially in women session, there are very less people, women in the this era, whereas this is possible from your home without having any boss. Even if you start your business and people think this is my business, my own boss, you always have one boss over you, is your customer. Agree with that? You always have something. You have to do everything aligned with your customer. So there is a boss, big boss. In fact, I will say, in business you have big boss, that is your customer. But trading or investing is such a business, there is literally there is no boss, there is no customer, and there is obviously you are doing it on your time. There are specific time. And even I have some overseas client, means like some my friends and all those things who are settled into US, Australia. I ask them to invest in India for next 20 years. Even I will tell you same thing. Even if you are not from India, you might be in Maldives or somewhere in like a, India is the best thing because people are started investing in India. So that's one thing I talk only about India. Invest in Indian companies. They are doing really good. There are some companies coming up now. They are just like a just startup now, but from now, like people like Ratan Tata started seeing their potential, and they like envision that these companies will grow like anything in next 20 years. They are just startup. Just I think one of the company Trinet or something that day I heard about that a small documentary was there. It's just right now there are 8 people in that company, but the way they are inventing the passion and all those things, Ratan Tata appreciated them. Point here is how can you earn or how you can really reach is from these like investing in these companies directly, and the way easiest way is your market, share market. So try to earn or learn from this. First of all, learn share market. It's not that difficult. Yes, there is a risk, but risk mein hi barkat hai. So that is one of the thing. Yes, Khadija, you were like raising hand, I think.
No, sir, I'm agreeing with all your points.
Okay, that's thank you for that. So this is one of the learning which people or especially women try to stay away from that. No, I don't understand this share market. First misconception nikal do from your mind about it's gambling. It's not gambling. It's pure learning. If you want to learn share market fully, it's like a study about like UPSC, MPSC. Okay, you must be aware about UPSC, MPSC exam, especially UPSC. It is one of the toughest exam in the world. I'm not talking about India. It's one of the toughest exam in the world. And one of our mentor and one of even my experience, there is a lot of learning in the share market. Once you learn that much with that dedication, you must have seen UPSC people, they study a lot, and there is not only study, it's about their mindset. Same applies to share market. There is a lot to study, and it's not only about how much you study, how much you like spend time on that. It's about your mindset, about the like about money. Okay, and even share market. So be clear, first of all, it's a good thing. It's the thing where you can be your own boss and no one be on top of you or below you. Okay, it's direct business. It's treat as a business, that I can call you, and learn about it from even in business. If you start business tomorrow, any business, say like a restaurant business or like even like a coaching business, everywhere you need to spend sometimes some money, then only you will start earning, right? Same applies with the share market as well. So that is one of the thing I really want, means like I collaborated with few of the trader or the girls and try to get them into this technique, like a training industry, to teach women about the trading. It's still going on. Those who trade well, though, they don't want to train, and those who like, that's the problem. I want to fill that gap somewhere, and I like to teach women about this very lucrative business you can have. Okay, so and I can introduce, I can even bring those ladies who are actually trading and learning. Even I learned from a lady, Dr. Seema was her name. In India, you can Google search. She is from Mumbai, I guess. So I learned from lady about the share market. So you can think there are ladies, but very few. So start getting into here, learn that side as well. First of all, basics about budgeting, investing, what are different avenues, what is mutual fund, that is obvious. But the thing which generally we try to avoid, that is the real thing. I like to stress on that. With that, I think I have I don't want to burden you with lot of things. Purposely avoided this insurance thing. Don't worry about that, or we can talk separately on that. We'll have some fun around that. There are some games we can arrange so that it will not be a difficult topic or boring topic. for now, this is the all which I want to talk to you in this session. Any thoughts? I like to know. You agree? Don't agree? Yes, Aisha, Dr. Aisha.
Yeah, yes. Thank you very much, first of all, for your very comprehensive account on the topic, and I would like to add certain value points, which I am thinking that it is very important that I share. If I don't share, I'm not justifying the session. So, would you allow me?
Yes, yes.
Yes. My host, would you permit?
Yes, yes, Dr. Aisha. Please.
Fine. With the permission of both the important people in the meeting, I would like to go through my small anecdote, and I'm 100% sure it is going to definitely benefit each and every one of you. It was after pandemic that my complete interest has come into business. Before pandemic, I was not at all. In the pandemic, I have realized that me and my husband, we were earning since a very long time. So we could save the money. So we could not only survive by ourselves by paying the fees of all our children, but also we took care of the families who needed financial assistance. So that has really triggered me that fine, by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we help the people. But if I would have done the business, that clicked in my mind. If I would have done the business, instead of supporting 5 families, I would have supported 50 families. Why? I did not think on the broad spectrum, because I did not realize that the pandemic is also a thing that will break out at any time, like it broke out a century ago. So what I have realized, why do we plan for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? We don't we plan for 100 years, right? So that was really a deep thought that came into my mind. Then what I thought, I was seriously searching what are the businesses that we can start up. And my thing, I'm the 3rd generation learner in education department. People are not at all in the business in my family. My grandpa, my dad, my uncles, all are, they have the mindset of working, like Rahul Patki sir said, that from 4 to 5, morning 4 or morning 7 to 5. And we have got that, I call it a slave mindset rather. Because you are an employee. Why don't you think of becoming an employer? Right? So in that case, I started learning the books. And I have a very good habit that even if I'm cooking or doing the correction or doing some other thing, parallelly I do the parallel task. So I started listening to the videos of the big lady entrepreneurs of India, of the Indra Nooyi. I started with first PepsiCo. She became my first model to follow. And then I have tried to, you can't imagine how many videos, I think in the whole group now, the videos that I have seen of Indra Nooyi, I guarantee nobody might have seen. Each and every incident of her life that is there on the YouTube, I completely finished it by. After that, I developed that, affinity towards business. It is only because of pandemic that taught me that lesson, that you have to be financially more strong. And then what I did, I have gone through the books. In that, luckily my son told me, Mom, you are now showing lot of interest in literacy, that is financial literacy. This is my book called Startup Entrepreneurship, Teach Me. I am going to write the same whatever you teach in the exam. I am not going to prepare on my behalf. He is writing his civil engineering 4th year, first sem. 4-1 he calls it. So he has a subject, startup entrepreneurship. Believe me, when I have learnt it, oh my God, I really, really regret it. Why I have chosen to be an employee, why it was not inculcated in my mind when I was studying, by my parents, by my uncle, by anyone at least, that to become an entrepreneur. Then I have started 2 businesses. First, I have indulged myself. Actually, I prayed a lot. Then I happened to meet one of the sirs, and he said, you just come, I will show you one presentation. So he showed me the presentation. It was so marvelous, and it was a true presentation. As Rahul Patki sir said, this I would like to elaborate. In times of our parents, okay, he said about the chai, 1 rupee chai he started with, but I would like to tell about the complete monthly grocery. When I was in my 80s, my dad, I remember still very correctly, because I was the first born of my family. So my dad used to tell my mom, because I used to hear their conversation, लीजिए आपका सामान आ गया, and it is of 1,000 rupees. I heard myself while playing. Okay, at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, after getting the salary he used to get, लीजिए madam आपका सामान आ गया, and proceed. So like that he used to say 1,000 rupees हुए हैं. It was the 80s. Now 2000, immediately after 20 years, the same grocery, monthly grocery, from 1,000 reached to 10,000. Do you agree? Do you agree? Yes. Now the whole thing started coming in 10,000 in 2000, immediately after 20 years. Now 2020, the same grocery, when I go to Hyderabad in the vacation, I get in 1 lakh. What is that I get? Complete rice, dals, and every item of the kitchen, plus your rent, plus the school fee, electricity bill, and all the whole expenses. The whole expenses used to be maybe 2,000, including grocery in 1980s. Now in 2000, after 20 years, 10,000. Then after 20 years, one more zero. Okay, so 1 lakh. Now by 2040, remember, you have to increase your income in such a way that 1 lakh will in 2040 will definitely go by 10 lakhs. So think and give a thought. By 2040, are you able to afford? And that too, that will be a normal life, not a very luxurious life. And how we have a normal life here, like that, a normal life, not a very high standard. Like still, though I earn, I have 4G. That 4G mobile is nowhere now. The 5G has come. So as the technology is evolving, and we have to be at par with the people, at par with the culture, at par with the society, at par with the community moving on technologically forward, we have to maintain that status quo and standard. Fine. So it is the high time that we have to ponder over this fact. Then I started reading that cash inflow, outflow, that I was not knowing at all. So when your inflow is less than outflow, Khalas, you have to ask at the end, last 1 week, you have to ask from your neighbors, yaar bhai, bhaiya zara de de bhai, mere paas I don't have. Because your
Or
outflow is...
friends.
Yeah?
Or friends are coming handy
Yeah,
this
friends.
time.
Yeah, friends. So we have to have, as a manager of the home, or I call a very beautiful, I say, am the interior minister or the financial minister. Okay, I don't feel less than Nirmala Sitaraman, who gives the budget yearly. So in that way, we have to see the amount we have earned and the expenditure. You will be able to save only when your account, your money, and your expenditure, if you compare, the expenditure should be slightly less than the amount you have, then only you will be able to save. Otherwise, no savings, madams, because high education fee of your kids, every time increasing rents, and all these things. So what I suggest, so I started doing Amway business. I have done it, but after that, I did not have the problem with the business. I was very on to that. I understood everything, the pros and cons of the business. I was moving on. But suddenly I got involved in the, as I said, my son was writing exams, and he was feeling that, mom, you are very busy, you go to school, you earn there, and you started the business again. So where is the time to teach me? Now I want you to teach me. Though he is an engineering student, some of his subject, as I am a chemistry teacher, I'm a PhD in chemistry, so I could teach. So he said, come on, teach me. So in that I forgot the business, and still they are calling, we need a person like you. And we are unable to replicate. There is no duplicate of you. Please, Aisha, come back. That was done, I have done. Then another fantastic business like a stock exchange or a share market, we have of Meta Traders 4 and Meta Traders 5. Suppose if you invest, imagine $5,000, that is 10 lakhs or 7 lakhs nearly of India. So if you just keep it there, what they do, these people, they will circulate that amount in exchange of the money in the dollars, in euros, in pounds. So that market goes up. That is the, you call it international market. Okay. So in that international market, if you invest, your money gets slowly raised up. Like if you give $5,000, for example, it may reach by the end of the year to nearly $8,000. slowly raises up. It depends upon how the market is showing the price. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it is go down, and sometimes it is weekly, fortnightly. So that is also MetaTraders 4 and MetaTraders 5. So find in your area, and I have understood, because we always go for halal and haram, whether it is halal or haram. I found it out, it is halal. Reason, we are investing not on the prohibited items. We are just we are the people who are there, to whom, with whom we are investing, they're just doing it on the exchange, money exchange. Okay, right? So they invest where the dollar rate is high, they start investing, so they get good amount. Where euro rate is going down, they don't invest there. So they are very quick people to understand this, because they are completely financially literate people. So financial literacy is the need of the subject, is the need of the hour. We should know, our children should know, and we should make them aware. And I'm happy to say you, CBSE, because I am a CBSE teacher, CBSE also started an additional subject as financial literacy for kids from class 9 to 12th. You can opt for that subject in addition to maths, physics, chemistry. So that is the thing I have learned. And just as Rahul said that, why don't you start your own business? Yes, if you have the taste of cooking. And in Hyderabad this time when I went, I have seen like immediate in a mohalla or in a street, maybe 10 ladies are doing this work. So whatever they find, achar for example, achar they like, so various kinds of achar they are preparing and they're selling it. That's good idea. And suppose if you want to order for 50 people, they are preparing at home and giving you, and they're charging, and that charging is really, the food will taste like a homely food, and they have the delivery, they deliver and they take the money from you. So that is also a wonderful business that can grow up when you need any kind of encourage the people to do, and do the financial assistance, and then later you have your equity share or whatever you want to have. So these are the things that we really have to see, and that gone are really the days where we used to earn. You see, I'll tell you, I'm earning, I'm an employee. So employee means after 60 years where you will be after doing this job. Who will give you the money monthly? Tell me. Whatever you have earned, are you going to think that it will be saved till that time? So what is that another extra resource of income, where we need to have multiple sources of income these days to survive respectably. If we have, like Rahul sir said, that if friends are very handy to ask, but friends will stop coming after a day, after a few months. Oh, if I go to Aisha Tazin, she'll ask the money, so better not to go. Even if I call, how are you, they will not receive the call. That situation, why should we come in when we are educated? It is only because of ignorance. So please be mindful of that. Money is really important. We need to have, we need to earn, and we need to earn a lot. Why not you think of becoming a millionaire or billionaire? These all ideas have come and flown only after pandemic to me, because before that I was also equally ignorant like any other Indian ideal woman. I never bothered. Chalo bhai, we are going to job, we are earning. I never thought what will happen after my retirement. What are my retirement plans? So this is the high time. Jab jago tab savera. Jab jago tab savera. So when now we have understood, so now slowly we have to definitely move on to get some results. Thank you. This was the thing I wanted to say.
Thank you, Dr. Aisha.
That was really
Now,
insightful.
Today,
yes, sir.
whatever Aisha ma'am told, that's absolutely correct. Actually, she shared that after completing our earning periods, means after retiring period, what we will do. So actually today we got a challenge that we have to sell some products. So I sell the products. I cooked chicken kassa. So I just thought I should sell this one. Alhamdulillah, by selling those things, I get mashallah 70 rupees for 5 pieces of chicken. I get 70 rupees. And another more thing, means suddenly my husband uh, some clothes is unstitched. So he suddenly said that, "Do you this thing? I'll pay for that." Yeah, definitely I'll do. And I just do that stitching kind of thing. I get 20 rupees more, mashallah. So
Okay.
I think
That's
that I have two two skills that I can carry on these things, inshallah, whenever required.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
So
slow and
that's
steady wins the race, Khadija.
Yes,
yes.
yes, exactly.
So and these are the
And the,
skills, basically skills, utilizing your skills in the market. So yeah, that's
yes,
the thing.
sir. Yes, sir. And sir, your presentation is not only informative, but also inspiring us. Alhamdulillah, you address the specific financial challenges which we are facing. That dependent women, like
Yeah.
Neha ma'am told that she is what dependent one, but she has so much talent. Actually, I met her, mashallah, personally. She has so mashallah talented and bright student, bright a woman. She can earn so many things, inshallah. So that's not the thing that she underestimate herself, but she can do whatever she means. She reach that place, inshallah. Whatever she do, she will be in a very good position, inshallah.
Yes. So that's
All
what.
the best, Neha. So that's really good, fantastic that you
Thank you,
have
thank you.
one sponsor is already ready. Indirectly, she's telling, "I will be your sponsor. Don't worry." So
Oh,
Thank you, Khadija. Just I
oh,
need some support. That's it.
inshallah,
Yes, all.
inshallah.
When you are with Dr. Halima, you have all the support. We are with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now
thank you
two
very much.
hands are raised. One
Yeah,
is Fatima and one is Modinat.
yeah.
So I just want Fatima ji to ask if she has any question, because I can see Fatima ma'am has raised her hand since it's more time.
Okay. Yes.
Fatima ma'am.
Thank you, Neha ma'am. Thank you, sir. The session was really like very informative, and we really enjoyed like each and every bit of the seconds. Like
Oh, thank.
it was booming up with the knowledge. Like it was not information overload, but it was really nice. Though we didn't have any presentation, but we were totally glued to your topic. And Aisha ma'am, mashallah, as always, she tells in very depth, and it was kind of a eye opener, because we just have like how we want to establish a business, but the way she put forward her thoughts and views, and those tips and tricks, it's really open our mind and soul and body, everything, mashallah. Just I have two questions, sir. Like
Yeah.
I'm very fond of books. Earlier
Okay.
I used to read, like when I was child, but as the time passed, I am just having, I need to have some books. I just go anywhere, I'll buy some books and I'll pile it up, but I never read the books. So how to start inculcating those habits, reading book, you know
Okay. So reading book is like set one time, especially in the
yes, sir.
morning. Own your morning, which is one of my books chapter. So own your mornings. Have some time. Just like maybe start with 15 minutes. That 15-minute is for that book. Set like 2 months. I'm going to, if it is a big book, set 2 months. Say think and grow rich. This is my think and grow rich time. For this 2 months, that part of your life will be think and grow rich. So dedicate just 15 minutes, 20 minutes to that reading daily. Say maybe you are waking up around 7 o'clock. So 7:30 if possible. So you decide your time, considering your family responsibilities. Decide maybe afternoon is good for you. That time, nothing else, just book. Okay. And that like you set some goal, like I'm going to finish this book in 1 month. There are people who like read book in like 100 books in a year. Okay, so they set the target, and maybe it's not always a hard copy book. Sometimes they listen to uh, the audio books as well, but mainly you will get a feeling after reading a proper book. So yes, set time and start increasing that time so that you can read more books. But yeah, this is the way you can target a goal, this
Sure.
book,
Thank you,
this
sir.
time.
I,
Yeah.
yeah, actually, I used to set this. Now I have mentioned like I'll be studying this one, but I don't know. I miss it. but I'll set the time that I think so it will work, because I have all the books, these Rich Dad Poor Dad, Psychology of
Okay.
money, like a lot of books I have piled up, but I don't read.
No, no,
And
the read
second
it.
question is like, yeah, thank you, sir. And second question, like I had like, is it halal or haram, like in investing in share market? So Aisha ma'am gave me the answer, but I am really scared, like investing in those things,
Mm.
how to do.
Mm-hmm. So for that, I can share few of the things which I have some sessions. I will see, because I have one very like the people which like my session. It's in Marathi actually, my like mother tongue. But there are few sessions I will see where they are recorded. Where, that is one of the thing. But it's not only me. There are a lot of things. You can start looking into the videos. Some genuine videos. There are like a big series of like one person is talking about different means like a share market related topic, investing in uh, share market topic. So they are like it's like you are and with the investing, what is another good thing is you are part of that company. If you are buying Infosys share, no one can deny TCS or Infosys will like go bankrupt after 10 years or 15 years. They are built to become bigger in the near future. They are not going down for sure. So once you buy even one share, you become a part of that company. Means like you are a you are owner of that company in a way. Maybe you are just 0.1% owner, but you are owner. So that feeling is very good once you start getting into this thing. But yes, try this thing, like maybe smaller amount, very smaller thing, but get into it, and you will forget about all these other things, like there are some blockages and all those things, fear and all those things. There is no fear. They are very safe things.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And Aisha ma'am, what business do you you have established?
Meta Traders 4, Meta Traders 5, they have an app wherein you just find in your area who are those agents, those who run that business. Because I have seen one of my friends proposed by seeing my attitude and inclination towards business. She said, Aisha, nowadays you are very much taking keen interest. So why don't you go for this business? Then I have just studied that business also for 8 months. Then I have enrolled.
Mm.
So it's good. I mean, I
Yeah,
liked it.
yeah, it is
Thank,
good.
thank you.
Meta Traders 4, 5, there is an app, and then you find in your area that is an international company, international business, or international stock exchange, is it? Rahul Patki sir, can you just tell about it? Meta Traders
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
5?
4 5
Something
is a
is
yes, yes,
internationally acclaimed people, these are.
yes, yes.
So we can go very safely, like Rahul sir said that Infosys and other. So like that we can go.
Yep.
So what kind of work do we have to do, or just simply invest? That's
See,
it.
we have whatever the he said now just now to the saving money. Suppose if you save it, it will be
Yes.
like that for 1 year, 2 years. It will be like that. Suppose you are saving, say 5 lakhs, say 2 lakhs. So 2 lakhs after 1 year will be 2 lakhs only. 2 lakhs will remain as 2 lakhs. Yes or no? Tell me. So when you
Yes.
invest, what is this meta traders I found? That will be in dollars. Your money gets it gets increased in dollars. So don't expect that once you put it you will get all of a sudden $1,000. No. $2, $3, like that, slowly it raises. Reason of raising and not getting reduced is the people where they are there in the international stock market, they invest very smartly, and they don't invest when the money rate is going down. That is the reason. Very little, but there will be an increase without any decrease, no reduction. I mean, it is safe. I mean, you see, I have started last year, October, and now I'm going safely. Now I have given $5,000. Now it has become 7,000 some chiller.
Okay, good.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. And
Thank
thank you, ma'am.
you, everyone.
Thank
And I think so, Mudidat ma'am has some question to ask.
Yeah, please, ma'am.
Mudidat ma'am, we can't hear you. No, we can't hear you.
Please unmute yourself, ma'am.
No, ma'am, we cannot hear you. You are unmuted. After that also we cannot hear you. I think so there's some issue in your earphone. You can take off your earphone and you can try talking.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes, I think this topic is very, very good and very, very.
Oh, she again on mute.
Ma'am,
Modidat ma'am, you got muted. You switch off the camera and switch on the audio. Then it will be clear. Switch off your camera when you're talking.
I think so.
I'm
There's some network issue.
No, I got a call that was disturbing. So women should learn how to make money. You see, we should not rely on our salary alone. Truly, as Dr. Haishat has been said, that pandemic make her to learn how to make money. It also taught me how to make money, because during that time I was only relying on my salary alone. But when pandemic come, we couldn't go out, we couldn't make money, we couldn't do any other thing than to just be paying that they pay our salary, they do this, they do that. So I had just said, look, when they pay our little salary, then I just said, okay, let me try and invest this thing. Let me try and own a shop. Then I used the money to own a shop. I was putting little money in it, and I was trying to get little. So it helped me a lot, and by so doing, I was able to make ends meet while there is pandemic. So I was not even saying that there was no day that I don't have money, because each day I go to shop, I earn money, I'm able to give my children, and I'm able to feed myself and to do one or two things with myself. Then after then, I realized that with that shop and my job that I'm doing, I can still make other money from other things that are not bad way. So I went into some other investment like carry-wise, recharge and get paid. Then I also invested in extra large. That extra large is a food network whereby I invest my money, I buy some food, then I sell it on online. People see it, they buy my product and make me have money. So most of the time, even without salary, I can still do away with that money. You understand? Then I was able to also lecture some other women that, look, you don't have to rely on your husband. If your husband is not there for you, you self can make something to make yourself better. Your children can need anything at any time. If your husband does not have money, then that means you cannot give the children. So you have to learn how to make money. You can also make a fish pond in your house, which I have. I make fish ponds, sometimes I sell. During that pandemic, I used the fish. I did not use my money to buy fish outside. Throughout the pandemic, I was just taking fish out of my fish pond. I'll make it, and I make some other vegetable in my compound, which I use. So I did not use my money. The little salary that was coming in was invested in my shop, which also keep me abreast of any other thing. So it is very, very good for women to learn how to make money. You don't have to go and be begging for money every day. If you go to someone today, you beg for money and you are not utilizing it to get more money, tomorrow when you go back, they will not give it to you because they know that you are not investing it. So we should learn how to invest our money. No matter how little you are earning, set aside some for emergency occurrence. So, okay, oh, this is what is happening now. You can easily get that money. So it's not the one that you are getting that you are spending every day. So that is my own contribution. Then another thing I want to ask is that, is it good to have a joint account? Let's say you have a joint account, is it good to start a business with a joint account? That's my question.
Can you please repeat the question? Sorry.
No, she's
I
asking,
said
is it good to have a joint account?
a joint account, maybe with your husband or with a
Yeah,
friend.
that's fine. That's a good thing. Only thing, keep the track of, like, do this investment separately. Both should invest and both should save separately, because I have seen people struggling. What generally they do, they save 100% of one account and spend everything from the one for the one. Like wife's 100% is getting into the saving, and husband spends everything on family things,
Yes.
which is sometimes very means like they get into the trouble. Whereas if they consider both as a separate income and do this like take some share some responsibilities like education related, everything wife will handle, something like that. So it's like a everybody's mutual understanding, but investing and saving should go from the both the accounts. That's what my generally point is.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very,
Yeah.
very impactful.
Yes, Dr.
Talk
Anara,
today.
you also had some question.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you everyone for their valuable informations. Yeah, my
Yes, Dr. Anara, I just request you to make it short because it's
Yeah,
the time is
question,
9:30. Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
and I
even I.
think so. Everybody is having some work. That's why. So it's
Yes,
so I
Dr. Anara.
request you
I
to make it
appreciate
short.
on
Yes.
yes, truly. Because now that my book is I translated to English, and inshallah next month I am going to publish it, and I want to that book I selling the book internationally.
Okay.
That's why I want some ideas because it is a new business for me.
Okay, yes, we can talk about that definitely, but yes, it will take some time. We need to
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
which type of books and all those things. So we definitely we can have some discussion around that. But yes, book
Yes,
can be a good earning source, passive income source.
yeah,
We need to market it properly and all those things, and it is possible.
so if you can give a time tomorrow or tonight.
Tomorrow, yeah, evening, I think around 4 o'clock or something is possible. 4 or 5 it will be good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Inshallah,
we
I will
can talk
call you.
about that. And even for
Okay.
that, I need to do some homework, but yeah, I will do that if required.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you very much.
thank you. Okay, then.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. So if anybody is having any question, is there any question left, Sana ma'am?
You can.
Actually, we have concluded every aspect, and after Aisha ma'am's conclusion about every point, I think we have learned a lot. And from today, I'm not going to tell my husband that why did you start your business, why you are not working in an office, because oftenly I used to tell him that you were working good, you were receiving high salary, then why did you leave the job, why did you left the job, and why did you start your work, your company? So thank you, Aisha ma'am. From now I'm not going to tell him anything,
Okay,
because
that's the
uh,
big achievement for
from
today's
the
session then.
lecture. Yes, sir, and from your lecture also, from this session, actually we have learned that yes, it is the demand of this age, this time, that we have to earn, and we have to avail multiple sources of income. This is very important.
Yes,
So
that's
thank you so much, sir, for the detailed explanation, and especially thank you, Aisha ma'am.
okay. Okay, then shall we conclude
Thank
now?
you. Yes, sir. So thank
Thank
you so much, Rahul sir, that as the session was very overwhelming and each one of us enjoyed the session. Aren't we? Did we
Yes,
enjoy
yes.
the
Neha,
session?
Neha, give me 1 minute
Yes,
to just
absolutely.
describe Rahul sir. So Rahul sir,
Sure, sure.
Absolutely.
whenever you speak to us, you completely speak with due respect and you give full platform to speak. That is the reason we feel very comfortable and we try to speak and come out. Thank you so much for having that kind of respect and a
yeah,
boundary. I
yeah,
mean, really,
yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you, really,
Okay.
from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
When the listeners are good, obviously the spokesperson is always in a good situation
आमच्या
in that.
दादासाठी लागतो आम्ही.
Okay.
दादा आमच्या दादा.
Okay, great. We'll talk about this like other platforms as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
Dada in Marathi means big brother.
Big brother.
Okay, Dada in Marathi means big brother.
Brother, or
Bhaijan.
simply brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm learning.
So literally today's session was very enjoyable. It
Yes.
Okay.
was.
Cheers. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. So we must leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
end this
Yeah.
session.